in Canada and in North America. As usual, I have my guest of honor today, Miss Danielle Lane. So, how is my guest today, Miss
I'm
Danielle?
good. I'm a little tired of not having spring show up. It happens to be snowing here in Salt Lake City, which we did not expect. Usually by this time we're in probably the 70s, sometimes the 80s. So I would like to have spring, but other than that, we're springing forward and got some great shows coming up this weekend. How is it over there in Canada?
Oh, it's really the weather is turning up for good. It's getting more and more warmer. Snow started disappearing slowly but certainly, and we look forward to have a beautiful summer this year.
Yeah, you're far away in Newfoundland. I saw some of the pictures with the deep snow that you're living with all season. So I applaud you for that. And I know you just wanted to jump on the air and tell everybody what we're doing this weekend. Hey, I just want to say we've got a couple of great shows if you've never heard me before. It's Danielle Lynn, and my last name is spelled LINDANIELLELLIN.com. And coming up on the 29th of April and 30th, maybe you might know Ram Dass. He has passed on now, and we went into our archives because he left such an imprint on this planet. And he was a spiritual teacher, he was an author, he was a professor at Harvard University in the old days when Timothy Leary was alive, when they were doing research on psychedelics. And of course, now it's come into the mainstream. And this was from a movie that he did, a nonfiction about his life, when he said that he was stroked, and the stroke hit him quite hard, and he started to deal with transition and transformation and what is it like to live, a life full and excited about any journey, even though when you may be looking down that tunnel where you say to yourself, wow, I don't know if I'm going to recover from this. And so the movie is called Fierce Grace. So he talks about it. It's a rare recording of him. He is the author, as I said, about of Be Here Now, which is a transformation. I think it came out in 1971, and it literally changed the way people believed. So it's about healing, it's about self-discovery, and it is a master story who has left a legacy on this planet for all of us to follow and understand how to go inside, not just from an Eastern spirituality, but a Western mind, and the combination of how do you find the things you believe about life and the meaning. And the second hour we've got is called the Fat Flush Plan, and she's a very famous nutritionist and lifestyle guru, and that's Anne Louise Gettleman, if you've never heard her before. She's going to be talking about cleansing and detoxing. It's spring, it's a perfect time to do that. Feng shui your body, eat green, but it's also about how to do it in balance, so that if you happen to be wanting to lose weight, then you won't be gaining it back because you did it right. And if you're thinking, well, I just want to detox and cleanse because I've had a long winter, I've had too many carbohydrates, you feel kind of sluggish and depressed, you can do that. So both of those hours will be running over the weekend. You'll also find them on Instagram. It usually starts on Friday night on our Instagram at Danielle Lynn Show. And if you can't find any of those, it's on AM/FM stations everywhere, and it's also at daniellelynn.com. So you'll find us on your favorite platforms. And Dr. Pranav, that's up for this weekend.
Oh, wonderful. We are equally thrilled and excited to listen your conversation. It's a learning experience for the new broadcaster like NPAFInc, and we look forward to make this alliance, to reach to a different level. As you know that now we are acquainted with RTMP and RTSP kind of streaming capabilities. It means that we can give direct streaming to the radio stations all across North America. And in days to come, we would like to be a very established player in this streaming in healthcare segment.
So just real quick, because I know we're only going to spend a couple of minutes, where does it reach and how far does it go, and what makes what you're doing so different than anybody else right now?
The beauty of the streaming is that we are multi-track, multi-terminals, and we feed multiple channels in real time with non-buffering data. We have global reach to more than 125 countries. It continues to expand as we started gaining more and more popularity, and the quality of voice remains 48,000 Hz of frequency. It means that you can create quality of voice that matches the recording in a studio. So in all these segments, we are superior to any other technologies available in present time, and that makes the space very unique in the segment of broadcasting.
It's exciting. I know when we first started doing this, we were stumbling forward and we were trying the Zoom, and we were trying the this, and folks, you don't realize, it all seems so, oh, jump on Zoom, but when you're doing quality broadcasting and you're really sensitive to that, it's very different when you can come out with the kind of sound and the quality we've dealt with for so many years. So I really appreciate that, and just want to say thank you. So I
Oh
think
yeah,
that,
when you listen this time, we have a copyright-free music going in the background. So when the final product is ready in the live streaming, there will be a buzz and the music that is relaxing music. So we want to add recipes as the time progresses,
yeah,
and we want to take this transmission to the to different horizons. So
yeah.
thank you,
So folks,
Daniel, for your time today, and we look forward to listen your conversation with this eminent scholars. Dear friends, we did post her recent shows on our social media, and we are very confident that you are going to get something novel and nugget out of it. And when you leave the room, digital room rather, you will be enriched in terms of your knowledge, wisdom, and ability to attend better healthcare. Thank you, Daniel.
all right. Thanks a lot. You're in progress and process. Thanks for being here. Take care, everybody.
Thanks.